We're a full-service firm of accountants. We're based in London, so we operate out of a large office in London, in the city. We provide audit services, is probably the main thing that we do. So about 50% of our turnover is to audit. We have some very large audit clients, some listed stuff, some very sizable family-owned companies. We also provide accountancy services, as you should expect. We also do bookkeeping and payroll. There's also tax, which is where we come in.
Another service we provide is financial services.
Yep.
So for individuals, so whether that's shareholders or business owners, we can give them an overview of how they best should invest their money. So whether that's looking at their pension portfolio or anything else. We have a separate sort of department that deals especially with that, and I think has achieved some really good results for our clients as well, sort of aside from their business interests, more looking at their personal aspects of their finances. So it seems to complement what we do very well. So it's really important for our firm to be part of an international network. Increasingly, we have clients that operate across multiple jurisdictions, and whilst we are able to provide some broad advice, it's really important that we get that specific in-country advice. So being part of an international network like IR Global really helps us to achieve that for our clients, and we can confidently represent them in referring them to whether that's lawyers or tax advisors in other countries. It's really helped. We have a number of examples of clients that have either needed services overseas that we've been able to refer out to other IR Global members. And equally on the flip side, other IR Global members have referred work into us where they weren't able to provide specialist UK advice. So it really is a fantastic relationship that we've got. Having been part of IR Global for 2 to 3 years now, I think, that relationship just appears to be getting stronger and stronger. So it's great to build those relationships, trusted relationships with people, so that we can confidently say to our clients, you know, we've worked with these firms multiple times and you're in safe hands. We also do a lot of, I don't know if you find this, Tim, but just working with overseas IR Global members. So rather than just handing off work, we sort of have an element of project management in there as well, so we sort of continue to work alongside them.
I think this sort of network, it means we've all got the same ethos, we've got the same mentality that clients come first, and that service is what is really important to us, and that's why we really like being part of this network. One of our larger clients has predominantly been UK based. About 18 months ago, they acquired a group of companies that were based all over the world. So they needed advice in many jurisdictions. So these included Oman, Mozambique, I think there was one in South Africa as well. So we were able to reach out to members in relevant states to be able to help with that. There is even, although we don't particularly have a member in Mozambique at the time, talking to the South African guys, they were then able to find a local firm and that sort of thing. It's just having those contacts in that region really helps. So
a few different experiences, but I guess there are a couple that really stand out. So one of them was an introduction by a US law firm that's also an IR Global member. And they had a client that was looking to raise funding. They were aware that they potentially had some European VAT issues, and they wanted to get that position regularised. So they came to us. We had an initial conversation with them, and then were able to sort of put in place a plan to get the position regularised and up to date for them, so that then they could go ahead and raise that funding. And we've still got an ongoing relationship with them now, because they continue to provide services throughout the EU and the UK. And the relationship with the US lawyer is great. He was very pleased with the advice that we were able to offer his client. He is coming to the conference in New Orleans this week, so I look forward to seeing him in the next day or two. So that was a really great opportunity. Another one is a US listed client who was looking to expand into Europe. Initially they started out in the UK, and I think there was a referral through, again, a US law firm to one of the UK member law firms, who then reached out to us to provide accounting and tax advice. And then they look to expand their operations into the EU. So we've reached out to some Dutch IR Global members, and we continue to work with and support them in their European operations. So it's really been a great journey.
We've worked quite a lot with Paul Bear's firm. He's providing great service to his clients, but he wasn't able to provide audit services. So for his larger clients, we've been able to help and work with him with some of his clients to provide audit services. So that's been a really good example of the synergies we found in the network, the fact that, he's able to then provide a great service to his clients and continue to do so. He doesn't then have to lose those clients because he can't audit them, and we can provide that for him.
There's also another firm, Corpag. So Natalie is a UK director of Corpag, IR Global member. So they provide directorship services, and we've worked with Natalie in helping some of her clients, so whether they're UK based or internationally based, but she has sort of provided several referrals, I think, to us, and vice versa. We've been able to refer work to her as well, where people need the kind of services that she offers, so that's worked really well. We're really delighted to be here in New Orleans as a headline sponsor to this event. As I mentioned earlier, we've been members for sort of 2 to 3 years, so to have the opportunity to be a sponsor is really great, and we're very excited about that. We do work with a lot of US clients and have referred and been referred work from lots of US members, so being a sponsor of this US event is really important to us. I think the fact that it's in such an amazing city is an added bonus, so we're really excited to be here, not only to meet people that we sort of email with and speak to, but also just to experience this amazing city and everything it has to offer.
Very excited to be here. It's it's a great city. I've not been to this part of the US before, so it was a great opportunity to come and explore and see new places, but obviously we're here to meet people as well. So it's great to reconnect with people we've met at other conferences, continue that relationship, but also to meet new people. So it's great. So we're just starting, so looking forward to getting out there, pressing the flesh and meeting some new people.